I got a whole lot of money. Bitches counting for me. Bottle keep popping that water bad whole jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner on the pill, my other partner drunk. Roll up the line, I'm trying to get fucked up. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. I stepped in the club. There you go.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Severe Weather live stream. Today it is June 1st, 2022. Camera's up, I gotta fix it here a little bit. Alright, so as you see below me, this is, the first thing that's right below me here is the Storm Prediction Center, and what's under that is the infrared satellite. So right now let's go ahead and look at the big screen of the Storm Prediction Center. And we got a huge slight risk area all the way going from portions of from through central Texas all the way up through the Ohio Valley, all the way up into portions of Pennsylvania and New York State. Tornadoes are a couple spotty tornadoes are available in the little green areas here, but I won't be surprised if you see a couple spin ups within this region here. The wind risk, and we got a huge 10% area of damaging winds. We got a 10% hatched area here of damaging winds, and then hail is looking about like the same. Right now, let's go ahead and look at the infrared satellite here, and this is the infrared satellite, and as you see here, we do have some supercells exploding now. Let me move this to a bigger screen here. Why did you switch to a Storm Prediction Center? No. There we go. So let me go ahead and stop that. So as you see here, we do have one supercell that was developing here, and down towards portions of western Tennessee. And I don't know how to keep this looping. This is the storms that were developing in the last few hours here. So let's go ahead and go back to our radar here. This is my radar. I'm using a classic radar as of right now. Let's go ahead and stop the playlist. Zoom in here. This storm here, this is the supercell that we was looking at on the infrared satellite, and why is the infrared satellite so big? It's a party, it's a party, it's a party, hey. So quite a bit of a hail core with the storm here. I mean, we've got bright pinks and purples. So let's go ahead and switch over to radar scope here. Look towards Jackson here. We're going to switch to the Memphis, Tennessee radar. Get a better look at the storm. This storm is over Brownsville and Bells, Tennessee. We got a little bit of an inflow notch with the storm. Feeding into the storm here, we got a little bit of an inflow notch right there. Look at the velocity here. I'm not really seeing any strong rotation, but there is some rotation developing right there. And again, if you look at the correlation coefficient, you can see, yeah, there's nothing too concerning. Main threats with this storm, I think, is mainly going to be the damaging wind threat. That's going to be in around this area here right now. So keep an eye on this storm while it might get severe warning. Look here back towards the Fort Campbell radar. We got some storms starting to pop up just south of Murray, Kentucky, and these are going to be heading in more into Kentucky. And this storm track has the storm like kind of has that shape to it. And then we got this storm track on another thing. So overall, these storms going to be heading to the north and northeast. It's going to be the overall storm motion. Let's go over to the Paducah radar here, see if we can see anything different with the storm. And again, it's still showing a little bit of a curvature here. So everything is just following like this jet stream that's going to be pushing it more northeast here. So I'll be watching this very closely. Drugs. Get dug. It's a party, it's a party. We got severe thunderstorm warnings now in Ohio. Quite a few of them, actually. So let's go ahead and go into these severe thunderstorm warnings in Ohio. We got quite a few here in Ohio that we're going to be looking at here. Mainly watching the storm that is just south and east of Akron, because this storm did have some rotation on it, and I'm going to keep an eye on it just in case it develops a spin-up tornado. If it does develop a spin-up tornado, the tornado could possibly in Canton, Alliance, Salem, and so on and so forth. Let's go ahead and look at our velocity here, which is our wind speeds or wind direction. As you see here, there's still a little bit of rotation there, but nothing too strong, nothing too concerning. But what's really concerning is northeast of there with this little pocket of rotation right here just south and west of Green. We got a little bit of strong winds against some inbound some weak outbound winds against some really strong inbound winds. As that little tan color there. So that's what the area I'm watching right now. That's just southwest of Green. It's going to be going towards Greentown, Hartsville, and even possibly Green if there is a possible spit-out tornado with this storm. Correlation coefficient, not really seeing debris ball at all. Not any CC correlation coefficient drop. But look at this right here. All of this right here is being caused by straight line damaging winds. All of that is possible debris being caused by straight line damaging winds. And look, that's some very strong winds. That's straight line. There's no blockage with this wind. So this wind is just straight line. This storm that's good near Newton Falls and north of Ravenna, it will be causing roof damage to any type of home. That's very strong winds right there. That's very strong straight line damaging winds. Let's go look at the severe thunderstorm warning details here. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, a quarter-size hail, and I think possibly 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts with this storm. This storm will be heading directly towards Youngstown. So if you're anywhere between Ravenna and Youngstown, be prepared. This storm is really strong. So if you're in this area here, mainly in that area right there, be prepared. This storm is strong. This is a very strong storm with very strong winds that will cause damage. Damage strike is considerable with this thunderstorm. Damaging winds could be just as damaging, if not more damaging, than a tornado. So do not think because just a little bit of wind, it could cause the same amount, if not more damage than a tornado can. So if you're in this yellow polygon here, make sure you're in your safe spots or indoors, not really in your safe spots. And look at this right here, to south of west of Apple Creek. Another area of rotation right there developing. Look back towards Green. Looks like that one's just kind of diminished. But I'm watching this area right here, just a little bit south and west of Apple Creek. Yeah, I'm definitely watching that area because there is an inflow notch. Definitely an inflow notch. It could be a hook developing right back into the back side of this storm here. So there could be a spit-out tornado developing right here. Who knows? Have to keep a very close eye on that. Very close. I'm debating if that's a debris ball or not. I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. It's probably not. It's probably, yeah. That's definitely not. That's definitely not. But that's some bright pinks against some bright greens as well. So that's strong inbound against strong outbound. So it's strong rotation. We got tornado warning now in Pennsylvania. So let's go ahead and look at this storm in Pennsylvania. We got tornado warning in Pennsylvania. That includes the cities of Testonia, Oil City, Roseville, and here's the area of rotation here that we're looking at. I'm going to go ahead and turn off storm tracks for now. Get that out of the way. So there's the area of rotation that's prompting the tornado warning. Let's go ahead and look at the reflectivity here. And this is the first and only tornado warning of the night. And yes, we do have a little bit of a quick echo here. And what's different with this supercell is that if you look at this, there's not really... Oh, whoa. Wrong screen, mouse. there's not really much. This is not a big cell. Just think, because you can't see the greens and stuff on the radar, doesn't mean it's not a big supercell. This is something that we call low precipitation supercell. These are supercell thunderstorms that don't really produce much precipitation. Precipitation is more like rain, hail. And if we look at echo tops, here's the actual size of the storm right here. It's a big storm. If we didn't have the infrared satellites, and if we didn't have enhanced echo tops with radar scope, we probably wouldn't even know the actual size of the storm. So this tornado warning is, let me look at the details here. Radar indicated rotation, it would be around Odo City at 6 p.m., 6:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in Estonia, around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can read the locations here. Radar indicated rotation and hail of quarter inch, not a quarter inch, 3/4 of an inch. My bad. So this is the one and only tornado warning we have right now. I'm using radar scope on my phone right now as well. So let's look at this storm that has the tornado warning right now on it. And you can definitely see the hail core of the storm. Also look at this storm here that's west of it. Get a little bit of an influence on this one. Columbus, you'll have a couple strong storms moving through within the next hour and a half or so. I'll take a quick intermission here for a minute, guys.
At your party, I'm with the gang, and it's gonna be a robbery. So tuck your chain, I'm a killer, girl, I'm sorry, but I can't change. We ain't aiming for your body, shots hit your brain. We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing. It's a lot of animosity, but they won't say my name. Them killers rock with me, little nigga, don't get banged. Cause they'll do that job for me while I hop on the plane. She heard I'm a star, now she tryna take her clothes off. Face shot with this AR, I'm bound to knock a nigga nose off. Drowsy off the act, I'm sipping lean until I doze off. My homie trapping like it's laundry day, he drop a load off. Police at the bando, hit the back and cut the stove off. Used to hustle packs, but now I'm richer than my old boss. Almost summertime, I'm finna see how much the rolls cost. If I front, they fucking kick her out and make them hoes walk. Running through them honeys, new blue check, I guess I'm verified. Capping off this ecstasy, I'm rolling like I'm paralyzed. You went out there thugging with them killers, you was terrified. All my niggas pop out in them trenches, we don't never hide. We pop out at your party, I'm with the gang, and it's gon' be a robbery. So tuck your chain, I'm a killer, girl, I'm sorry, but I can't change. We ain't aiming for your body, shots hit your brain. We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing. It's a lot of animosity, but they won't say my name. Them killers rock with me, little nigga, don't get banged. Cause they'll do that job for me while I hop on the plane.
None of my hoes got loud of mileage. Keep it G, your style is childish. Proud of myself, I finally found it. Hold and keep the guys around me. I go extra dressing with this drip, I call it $1,000. I can make my youngest snatch your necklace for $1,000. Soon as we say 1,000 problems. Hopping on jets. I still be thinking I'm sorry. Pop out on my leg.
I'm back, guys. And I'm back. Popping out your party. I'm with the gang. It's gonna be a robbery. So hard to change. We're having some streaming errors right now, so bear with me. This is still the only tornado warning. Let's go ahead and check it up on the rotation. They're not really seeing it. Honestly, I don't. It's not looking as impressive as it did before. It's definitely not looking as impressive as it did before. Yeah, stream is being stupid. I'll have to restart the stream in about a minute or so. It's being stupid. I hate to do this.
Yeah. Back home. My best friend gave me the best advice. He said each day's a gift and not a given right. Leave no stone unturned. Leave your fears behind and try to take the path less traveled by. That first step you take is the longest ride. If today was your last day and tomorrow was too late, could you say goodbye to yesterday? Would you live each moment